All right, guys. Okay, our warm-up today, whoops, is from the homework packet. So the reason I did this warm-up, you guys probably are like, this is random, this is from a couple of days ago, is on the quiz Monday, there's 2 word problems like this. So I just want to make sure that you're clear on what it means to give 3 different whole number x and y values that make the equation true. So it's just, I guess it's just the wording that I was worried about that is a little bit tricky. So on 18A, Mary drew us this beautiful number 18. Thank you, Mary. On letter A, we need an equation. So, Sean, could you tell us what the equation is, Briar? Make sure you're on the warm-up. Okay. Good. If you guys did not finish the warm-up or if something is wrong, I recommend that you fix it. You will see a problem just like this on Monday's quiz. Okay? Well, I don't know. Some people are not on task. Sean? No, because it's just a quiz, but on the chapter test, there will be a bonus. Okay? All right, letter B, Emma H. Can you tell us the x-intercept? Good. Doug, can you tell us the y-intercept? Doug? We've been going over the warm-up for a couple minutes now. Okay, please get there, okay? Get to your warm-up. Okay, so here's the intercepts. Obviously, they're the same, but the ordered pairs can be written differently. So you should have a 26 here, 26 here. Your graph looks like that. Okay, I just do a little sketch for you. Matt, do you have a question or do you want to do C? Good. Okay. You don't have to name them. You can just graph them because when I grade it, I know where the x-intercept should be and the y-intercept should be. But if it tells you to list them somewhere, are you okay with writing the ordered pairs? Okay, then you're good. Okay. Okay, that's cheating because that's the answer in B. We need 3 different ones. Okay, I was thinking. Okay, you're good. Emma H, give me 1. Good, I have that one. So I know that one works. Doug, give me 1. Yep, that works. Okay, Emma? Yep. Briar? Yep. Just give me a second. Charles? Well, I just no negatives because, yeah, you really shouldn't have negative side lengths. Okay? Sean, give me another one. Good. Okay, let's do Annalise, give me another one. Hold on. Yeah, that's not right. Annalise, it's x and y values that you plug into the equation that make it true. So 2 times what plus 2 times what gives you 52. 25 and 1 works. Okay, Adam, do you want to give another one? Good, I also have that one. All right, we're going to stop. That's enough. So the point of this is, go ahead, Emma. Yeah, that's very true. You can definitely do that. The point of this is so you guys know when you do graph a line and when you do have an equation, there are infinite solutions that work for that. Now, when you have a restriction where it has to be positive, you don't want to have a negative side length. You okay, Jeremy? So you want to make sure that it's positive. Okay, those numbers you have to plug into this equation and it has to make it true. So when I'm back Monday, there are 2 questions that are similar to that. I just want to make sure everyone's clear on how to find true ordered pairs. Charles, what did you use? That's fine. You converted it in the function form. You're good. It didn't tell you to put in function form, but I'm glad that you did. Good. Annalise. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yes. So like one part of it I already copied it. I have with a table. Another part of it I have with intercepts. So just the reason is so I know that you can do both types, even though you don't need to know both types to graph. I want to know that you guys can do it.
Are we going to have to know how to graph it using intercepts and slope?
No, I didn't teach you about graphing with slope yet. All I told you was how to find slope from a graph.
Are we going to have to know, like,
That's lesson 8.5. Yeah. Quiz is 8.1 to 8.4. I'm not going to quiz you on something we haven't done yet. I would never do that. That's not fair. Emma? Good. Very good. Matt? Okay. Take a guess. Am I going to be here? So what do you think? No review game. Sorry, Matt. For the chapter test, we'll play a review game. Okay. Yeah. There's going to be a sub here, so. Okay, guys, let's. Sean, go ahead real quick. Hurry up, real quick. Yeah. That'd be good. I might be so excited by then that I'm not going to want to do math anyways. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Charles. An arc? That's of a geometry concept. You can find an arc of a circle, minor arc or a major arc. I'm not sure what you're looking at, so we'll go there later, okay? All right, homework, ready? Number 1. Is this a comment, Mary? Go ahead. Not right now. Okay, homework. We need to get moving here. Okay, number 1, negative. Check your graph. Slope is -1. Number 2, undefined. Check your graph. Slope is 6/0. Number 3, negative. Slope is -2/5. Check your graph. I know that was fast, but we need to get moving. You should always simplify. If you didn't simplify, I wouldn't mark it wrong at this point. Today is more of the lesson on reminding you to simplify your slope. Anytime you have a fraction in math, bless you, you should always simplify your slope. Okay, number 4, negative, -1/3, check your graph. Number 5, slope of 0, check your graph. Number 6, negative slope is -1/9, check your graph. Emma H. 4. What part did you mess up on? The plotting of it or the slope? Okay, did you use the formula or did you count? Okay, so this one goes by 2. So look, down 2, down 1 more is 3. Okay, you either didn't plot them exactly correct or you didn't count right because it goes by 2s. Okay, just in my mind, Emma H, these graphs are really annoying. On the quiz that I made for Monday, it goes by 1s. Okay? Annalise. That's fine. You tell me. What's 0 divided by 9? Okay? Yes. Yes. But I'm doing this more of today. Like, for today's homework, if you just had this, you're okay. That's all I really did with you guys yesterday. Today, we're getting more into the formula. So I'm going to talk all about that. Charles? No. You need to write the word undefined. Well, get used to liking it. Briar, is this a question? Okay. Matt, question? Sure. Sure. All right, number 7. Shh, quiet. Okay, 7, positive, 3/1. Number 8, undefined, slope is 6/0. Number 9, positive, 2/1. You should simplify the slope. If you did not, we're going to work on that today. Matt? Yeah, perfect. Yep. Annalise?
For 8, I had...
That's fine. Depends on how you counted. That works. It's the same thing. 0's in the bottom, it's undefined. So it doesn't matter what number you have on top. Mary? No, zero's in the bottom. It's an undefined slope. You can't, listen, you can't run 6 miles in 0 amount of time. Do you remember from yesterday? It's impossible. So it's undefined. It's not 0. 0 goes this way. That's fine. If it's 0 on the bottom, it means undefined, so I don't care what number's on top. Annalise.
I had 9 over 0, would that just be 9?
No. 9 divided by 0 is not 9. You got to think about dividing. You leave it as 9 over 0. If it's something over 0, you leave it like that, Annalise. That means it's undefined. Give me some time. That's today's lesson. More of today's. Okay, number 10. You guys should have 2/3. 11 is -4/5. And 12 is 0. If you didn't have them simplified, as long as it's equivalent to mine, you're okay. Number 13 should be -3/5. 14 is +3/5. 15 is undefined. Annalise? What are you talking about, on 10 to 15?
Yeah, like if it's
I didn't write down if it's positive or negative. You have to find the slope, though.
And for numbers 12 and 15, for 12, I had 0 over 5.
0 divided by 5 is 0. So 12 should be 0.
And 15, I had 5.
That's fine. That means undefined. If 0's on the bottom, I want you to start getting into the habit of writing undefined. We're going to work on that today. Okay, 16. Matt, what'd you get? Good. Donatus, 17. What did you get? Nope. Alyssa, what did you get for 17? Good. 1/2. 18. Doug? Good. Undefined. 19. Oh, is that? I had you stop there, right? Yep. If you guys did more, here's the other answers. All right. Questions on homework. Mary. Okay, Mary, that's because you're not doing it. It's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You flipped it. One and 2? There's not a 1 in number 18. Number 16? No. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. An ordered pair always goes x comma y. No, 7 minus 2. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That formula's in your notes if you need it. Yeah. Annalise, girls. Yeah. Okay, 20 should be 5 minus 1 over 1 minus -7. 5 minus 1 is 4. 1 minus -7 is 8. Okay, 1 minus 5 over -7 minus 1, you get -4 over -8, which is +1/2. You should still have a negative divided by a negative the way you did it. No, because the formula is subtraction. Matt? Yep. Correct. +2/3. Yes. Good question. I'm going to do more of that today in a couple minutes. Annalise? Okay, we didn't do that one, so I'm not going to worry about that, because that's more of today. Briar? No. You could have it labeled as x2, y2, and then x1, y1. But you have to be consistent. Whatever order of pair you start with the y, you have to start with the x. Does that make sense? And that's more of today. This was just to make you guys think a little bit. All right, let's go to the notes. Page 14. Oh yeah, sorry, page 15, thanks. No, we didn't. Okay, page 15. Let's look at Roman numeral 2, letter A. I just want to do a couple of these because I really didn't have a good amount of time yesterday to kind of talk through these. So, okay, letter A, to find slope with 2 points, okay? We're going to use the slope formula. Before we do that, what is another word for slope? Justin? Good, rise over run. What's another name for slope? The fancy one. Mary? Good, rate of change. What is the slope formula without looking? Jeremy? Nope. Just say it. Huh. Good. Okay. When you label your ordered pairs, I always label the 1 first, the 2 second. It doesn't matter. Breyer asked this earlier. You could have the 2's here and the 1's here. So when we plug our stuff in, we have y2 is 1, y1 is 2, so 1 minus 2, over x2 is 3, x1 is 8. So plug in your numbers. Emma M, what's 1 minus 2? Good. Charles, what's 3 minus 8? -5. So -1 over -5, Emma H, reduces to? Good, positive 1/5. Your rise over run, which is your rate of change, is 1/5. Annalise?
I did mine like x1 is 8 and x2 is 3 and then y1 is 2 I mean y1 is 2 and y2 is 1.
Yeah, that's what we did.
But I got 5
That's because you messed up on your formula. It's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You subtract the y's first, then you subtract the x's. You flipped it. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Wait, so it's always the y.
Mm-hmm. Mary?
We always have to put the number we given.
I mean, no. Just make sure you remember that m means slope.
And then for practicals, it says that
That's very different. No. Because the measurement of an angle, Mary, is like this. It'd be something like that. So that's very different. That m means measurement of angle. It's not just m by itself. Breyer? Why? Yes, yes. The formula. Hey guys, that's for everyone. The formula has to be, you can't change the formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Until you write your own book and discover something, you can't change a formula. Okay? It has to be the y's on top, x's on the bottom. Okay, Matt and Charles, give me a second here. Let's go to letter B and then I'll get to you guys. Go ahead, Charles. Wait till I get there and I'll tell you why. Okay, letter B. Matt, did you have a question on A? Go ahead. Yes. Okay, letter B. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Okay, formula is subtract the Y's first, subtract the X's on the bottom. So we have -1 minus 2 over 3 minus 5. -1 minus 2 is -3. 3 minus 5 is -2. So Matt, -3 over -2 reduces to what? Should be with me. Come on. I'm not writing this just because. +3 over 2. Rise over run, which is also your rate of change. Give me a scenario that could make this true. 3 what over 2 what? So for a rate of change, just make something up. What could be the rate of change for this, Emma? Well, if you eat it, it'd be negative. I hope if you're eating, good. I hope if you're eating something, it's going away. So you buy 3 M&Ms every 2 minutes, something like that. Adam? Okay, make 3 pieces of bacon for every 2 pancakes. Very creative. Charles? I like it. Complete. I hope that's not true, Charles. 3 problems in. Oh, oh goodness. I hope you got an advance on that test, or else I'm not going to be happy with you. Fryer. Okay. Good. Your car travels 3 miles in 2 minutes. Good. Okay, I want you guys to try letter C. Okay. Okay, listen, when you're done with C, put your hand up. You get some arm exercises. Once everyone's hands up, then we'll go over it. Take your time if you're just starting, and I must be slow today. Charles, you're way ahead of me.
I taught this yesterday.
Okay. I'm sorry. I have to teach something. Like, I can't just have you guys fly through everything. Yeah, I guess I can do, but I guess I can. Sure. Okay, Emma H., what'd you get? Good, -11 over 1. So give me a rate of change that could go with this. -11 what, Briar? But if you're going backwards, you're still accumulating miles. So I don't like that one. Doug? It's negative. You're still working out. If I'm going to run backwards and be crazy, I'm still working out. You're still running. Matt, give me one. Oh, ew. Yes, sounds good. 11 Big Macs you ate in 1 hour. Emma. Makes me. Shh, shh. Okay. Good. Okay, let me mention the negative here. So remember yesterday when we talked about the negative of a slope is either going to go in the middle or with the top number. Okay, it's not going to go on the bottom. If we were to see the graph on this, it would be down 11 to the right 1. Okay, so the negative should stay with the top number. If you had to explain this, you could also say something like, I lost $11 in a minute, you know, or I spent $11 in a minute. Okay, I'm going to hold off on the rest of the scenarios for now. Go ahead, Annalise.
I got 11 over -1.
Did you hear what I just said?
So you're still gonna.
Yes, you can keep it on the bottom if you want, but for graphing purposes, it should always be on the top. If a fraction's negative, it doesn't matter where you put it, because that means the fraction's just negative. So you want to keep it with the top number. It just makes it easier for 2 lessons from now. If you don't get why, don't worry yet until I get to the graphs. When I show you on the graphs, it'll make much more sense. Yeah, but you need to have a rise and a run. Slope is rise over run, so you need to have both. All right, let me actually ask you one thing before I jump to the last problem. Okay, Zach, what's 0 divided by 4? Getting you on the spot here. Sorry, I just completely caught you off guard. 0 divided by anything is what? No, that's something else. Try the other one. 0 divided by anything is 0. Okay, listen, guys. If your slope is 0, what does the graph look like? Do this or this with your arm. Good. Graph goes this way. Okay. If your slope is -1 over 0, who can raise their hand and tell me, what does that mean? Sean?
Undefined.
Undefined. Briar, what does the graph look like? Good. It's a vertical line. Can't do it. Okay? Please, guys, if your slope is 0 divided by something, the slope is 0. Put equals 0. If 0 is in the bottom, your slope is undefined. Put the word undefined. Okay. Last thing that I want to talk about before I have you guys start your homework, if I can find it. Oh, sorry, 2 more things. What's this? Okay. What is this? This isn't the right thing. Hold on, I'm trying to get there. Oh, I am going to show you it, but I need to find. All right, in your packet, I don't know where it is. Look at the closing, okay? It says a ladder is leaning against a house. The bottom of the ladder is 8 feet from the house. The top of the ladder is leaning against the house, which is 15 feet above the ground. Find the slope of the ladder. If you haven't already done this, go ahead and see if you can find the slope of the ladder based on what I just read. Just find the slope, ignore graphing it. Just see if you can find the slope. Shh, quiet. Shh, I'm glad this is too easy. Are you thinking? Should be doing this. Guys, girls, quiet. Shh. Okay, hold on. Let me get through this, and then I want to hear it. Good. Good. Yep. You're good. Right, this one should not be negative. Negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. So negative over a negative is a positive. Only if there's one negative sign. If there's 2 negative signs, it turns to a positive. All right, Donatus, what is the slope? Good. Donatus, can you explain why? Emma H., turn around, please. Good. So the rise is 15, the run is 8. Okay? So 15 over 8. One more question for you that's not in your notes. If I give you a table of values like this, how do you find the slope? In other words, how do we find the rate of change if I give you a table of values? Sean? How'd you do that? Tell me how you got that. Okay, so if you're given a table of values, what Sean did is he chose 2 ordered pairs, and he found slope from those ordered pairs. In a table of values, it does not matter what 2 ordered pairs you use, you are still going to get 7 over 2 for your slope, regardless of what 2 points you use. So is everyone clear on how to do that? We've done it before, I just wanted to show you it one more time. Okay. I'll get the YouTube up in a second. Let's open up your homework packet to 8.4, but I also want you to do something else. Hold on. Shh, quiet. Okay, and then page 1, listen guys, page 124, I just want you to do 4 of these. It's function form. So after the slope worksheet, I want you to do 124 in your homework packet. O to A, it's only 5 problems. Just putting them in function form, ignore the directions. Just put them into y equals mx plus b form. Okay? We have about 10 minutes. O, it's an O. O to A. Yep. So 8-4 and page 124, O to A. So let me ask you guys something. Since I'm not going to be here, do you want the sub to just read over the answers tomorrow, or would you rather me post them on Blackboard? Okay, I'll have her read over the answers. I'll just copy my answer key for her. Okay? You like that when we write them on the board? I know, but you know what? When there's a sub here, then I have to give her my passwords to get onto the computer. It's just a process. I can still do it, but I'll leave her a generic username and password if she wants to use it. Sean? What is this one? Yeah.
Do we have to write the letter in the bottom?
No. Ignore the puzzle. Just put them in function form. Go ahead, Mary. Tell us your scenario.